Hello guys, this is Lloyd Maps. Today we're discussing about the Matric Results of 2023 in SA. And the pass rate is great news of 80.1%, up 3.7% from 2021's 76.4% pass rate attained. So let's dive into that. This is the daily grind. Today's topic was inspired by a subject that I saw on Friday, January 2023. And the topic read, the class that defeated the toughest odds. And when I went through the piece, Dr. A.G. Butseka, the Minister of Basic Education, announced the 2023 Matric results. And she read that it's 80.1% of the people that wrote the Matric in 2022 passed the Matric. And that was up 3.7% from last year's 2021 pass rate of 76.4% attained. This is really, really great news. This is great news. Or is it? When I really dove into that, that's when I realized there are a few problems here. First, the DA and other opposition parties are really not convinced that it's 80.1%. DA is saying something, it's around 56% of the kids that passed the Matric. But we don't want to get into politics. What I really want to discuss here is that of the 80.1% that passed Matric, how many percentage of that was involved in the cheating scandal? Because last year we all remember that there was a cheating scandal where teachers were telling students to pay up to 1,000 rands to be, to have access into this WhatsApp group where they were sending answers to kids writing Matric. So if you're one of the elite who were involved in this group, as you're writing, you'd be getting answers of the subjects that you're writing through this WhatsApp group that the teachers had created. And it exploded, it came out, and they investigated. We don't even know where the story went. I think they just put it under the rug, swept it under the rug. And that was that. But of the 80.1%, we don't know how many percentage was involved in this scandal. That's the first thing. The second and the biggest problem is that South Africa is not serious with the quality of education that they're giving to their kids. Why I'm saying that is that the national pass rate, pass mark, is 30%. So basically, what it means is that if you get 3 correct out of 10, they consider it a pass. 3 out of 10, really? 3 out of 10, it's a pass. All around the world, 3, it's a big fail. 4, which is 40%, is still a big fail. 50%, 49% is a big fail. Once you get into 50, that's an average. From 50 to 59%, it's an average pass. Average. In other countries, like in Zimbabwe, where they use the British system, it's a C. And a C is not a good, yes, you've passed, but it's not a good pass. You don't go to varsity or higher education with a C. A B, that's from 60 to 75, 76% there. That's a B. And A is up to 90-something percent. Then there's an A plus and all that, but we're not getting into that. What I'm getting into is that for South Africa, 30% is a pass rate. So out of this 80%, how many passed via 30%? if we really scrutinize out of all the people who've passed, do they all have 50% and upwards? Or it's more than half that got 30%? So what kind of caliber are they pushing into the higher education with 30% mark, with a failure, and they say it's a pass, just blinding you so that they don't get blamed that the education system is not up to par with the international one? Is this really fair? If there are teachers that are passing with 30%, what kind of teachers are we grooming that have 30% as a pass rate? Guys, let's really be serious. 30% is not a pass rate. Let's fight for better education, better pass mark, better pass rate. Let's not be blinded by this 80% and say, at least 80% of the kids passed. They didn't pass if they got 30% or 50% and under. That's a failure. And soon as we get into, face that head on, that's when you realize that the kids are not passing, and that's when they really start to get serious with the educational system. Guys, 30%, you can't employ these people with 30%. Anyway, internationally, they won't be employable, these guys. It's a failure. Guys, it's a failure. 3 out of 10 is a failure. 4 out of 10 is a failure. 5 out of 10 is even considered a failure. It's only when you get up to 6 upwards, that's when you really start, to be serious with education. So there's something really, really wrong. And this system started in 2012, if I'm not mistaken. That's when they reduced it to 30% so that they get higher pass rates because of that. And the other thing that we also really need to talk about, that's really been burdening me, is when this class of 2022 matric, when it started in the grade 1, it was 1,177 and 89 kids that started with this batch that matriculated in 2022. And only 775, 630 managed to finish, not passed, managed to write their matric. The difference is about 401,000. Where did they all go? How is it so porous that in the educational system that 400,000 kids don't even get to matric? Guys, we need to fix this. We need to fix this. The government need to be held accountable so that they fix the educational system, so that the educational system is up to par with the international one. We can't continue. It's no longer it's an international community, guys. It's an international community. With the internet, this is an international community. We can't accept 30% as a pass rate. Internationally, you can't do anything with that. What are they going to do with a matric that is 30%? You can't be employed internationally. Even here, you don't even stand a chance to be of employment with a 30% matric results. This is not right, guys. This is not right. Hopefully, you also see my point of view here. Because education is very important. Education is very, very important. And as soon as the government starts taking serious about the educational system, the quality of the education, the better the country, the better the kids, the better the workforce is. Guys, hopefully you've heard what I've tried to say and you agree with me. If you don't agree with me, guys, comment down below. If you do agree with me, also comment down below so that we see if my views are correct or not. But these are just my views and no one else's. So hopefully you will see them as I see them. If you don't, also comment down below.